Good morning, Stampers. Thank you for joining me today. This is Laura Buechler of Inky Fingers Papercrafting, your independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Nanaimo, BC. A few days ago, I posted my very first live video here on my Facebook page where I opened up March's Paper Pumpkin Kit. And today, I'm going to show you how to put together one of the projects from that kit. So as you heard me say in the live video, Paper Pumpkin is a subscription box for crafters, especially crafters who maybe don't regularly attend crafting workshops, or they don't have a big collection of craft supplies, or maybe they love having everything in one box for all their crafting needs. So you can choose a subscription length of 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, or 12 months, and then this beautiful all-inclusive mystery box of crafting is going to arrive at your door. Now, March's kit is especially exciting because it's Paper Pumpkin's 6th birthday. So every Paper Pumpkin kit always includes an exclusive stamp set, but March's kit actually includes 2 stamp sets. Can you see these here? So we've got all these beautiful numbers here. These are obviously going to come in super handy for all your birthday, or you can even use them for anniversary or graduation or any other occasion where you might need numbers. And then it's got this great collection of sentiments and a candle and a hat and some really fun confetti, and we're going to use that today. So when I opened the box on Thursday night, I very quickly became overwhelmed with just how much stuff is inside. But after reviewing these instructions, every kit always comes with step-by-step instructions, and every step is pictured, so they make it really easy for you. So after reviewing that, I can see that that the kit is going to make 8 pop-up cards, and it also includes coordinated printed envelopes as well. So here's one that I already put together. And isn't that pretty on the inside with the pop-up presents? And then here's the coordinating envelope. Remember the other night I was like, oh, there's really faintly a pattern on here. Yeah, goofball, because the pattern is on the liner. Boy. I always say in my stamp classes, don't worry about making mistakes, because any mistake you can make, I've probably made it first. And there's another example. So the first step when you open up your kit is looking at the back, where there's always a list of what's included, and then just sorting everything out and figuring out which is which. So I've already done that, and now I'm going to get right into assembling. So here's going to be the inside of the card, and this is the card base, which is also going to be the card front. If you hear me sniffling today, or hear me, my voice sounds pretty weird, it's because I've got a bit of a cold, not very fun, little spring cold, so just hopefully I can get through this video without sneezing. Okay, and I've already punched out this little die cut hat, so we're going to use that as well. So I'm going to start with folding my card base, and I'll put that aside. And on the inside of my card, where the pop-up piece is going to be, I'm going to stamp "Today We Celebrate You." Now you'll always get this tiny little, they call it a Stampin' Spot, with your Paper Pumpkin, and you'll get a different color every month. And they also give you the list of coordinating colors that go with the materials in the kit. So I have got the Bermuda Bay ink pad, as well as my Poppy Parade Stampin' Spot that they provided. Bermuda Bay is one of the colors that goes along with this month's kit, so we're going to be using that today as well. Alright, so that's going to be on the inside of the card, and on the front of the card, we're going to end up putting this banner on here, but I also want to stamp some of this cute confetti, so I'm going to do that with the Bermuda Bay, and this beautiful confetti stamp that they provided. There we go. And I've got fun confetti on there, and that's just going to border that pennant piece, that die cut pennant piece that they've provided. Now, I'm going to show you, they provide these sheets full of punch out numbers in a few different patterns. We've got the one here that looks like sprinkles, and this one is polka dots. I'm going to use the sprinkles for this one. And I'm going to make it a 13th birthday card. So let's pop out the 1 and the 3. And you can see how easy it is to just pop out these shapes. No die cutting required. And I'm going to use the little dimensionals that were provided in my kit to attach these onto my project. Take the backing off these dimensionals. Put that away. And let's pop that right onto the pennant. 13. All right. And now on this piece, which was also a punch out piece, I'm going to use the Bermuda Bay ink again to stamp It's Your Birthday. So that's actually two different stamps that I've layered on there, because you can also use happy and pair that with birthday. So you can see happy birthday or It's Your Birthday. You can combine in a couple different ways to make different sentiments. Isn't it great having acrylic blocks and photopolymer stamps that you can see through and make sure you can line them up exactly where you want them? That's one of the things I love about Stampin' Up. All right, so more dimensionals on the back of here. And I'm going to pop that right underneath the 13, so it's kind of resting right on top there. Oh, one of my dimensionals popped off. Went flying. I guess it had other plans for its day. Let's try that again. All right, It's Your Birthday. I just happen to know someone who's turning 13 pretty soon, which is awfully cool. If you're like me, there's no shortage of birthdays to celebrate. I spent some time yesterday getting all my April birthday cards ready to mail. I like to do that at the beginning of the month and then mail them out throughout the month, so that everybody gets a special birthday card from me and knows that I've been thinking about them. If you're a friend of mine and you don't happen to get a birthday card from me, it's probably because I don't know when your birthday is, or I don't have your address, so make sure you drop me a line and I'll add you to my list. All right, so there we go. It's Your Birthday. And then I'm going to add this cute little birthday hat, which I punched out. This was on one of the sheets that was provided, but they also gave me a stamp that looks just the same. So once I've used up all my punched out shapes, I can always stamp more and then fussy cut them with my scissors. Okay, there we go. It's Your Birthday. So now that's the outside of our card done. Just going to get some of these little dimensional backings out of here. They're cluttering up my space. So that's looking pretty good. I'm going to put that aside, and now we're going to work on the inside. So we already stamped this Today We Celebrate You sentiment. And now we're going to use these candles, these punch-out candles that are provided with the paper pumpkin kit, and we're going to attach them to the cake. But before we do that, we need to do a little bit of folding, because we want this to be able to bend the way we need it to and fit inside the card. So I'm just going to do a little bit of folding and coaxing. Eventually what we're going to want is for the cake to pop out and the pink parts of the card to fold back. There we go. So all those score lines are there for me. All of the cuts are made. I just have to coax them into going the way I want them to go. All right, now we've got that. That's looking pretty good. I'm going to pop out my candles. So we're going to need one of these little ones to go on the top layer and one of these big ones to go on the bottom layer. And you can see they've even provided, they think of everything. This teeny little strip here, if I peel it off, can you see that? That's going to be self-adhesive right there. I see I'm having trouble with my focus again. Actually, before I peel that off, what I want to do is fold this in half so I know where the center is. I want to let you all know, after I did my live video the other night, I noticed that there were some focus problems, which is so frustrating for everybody, and I'm sorry about that. I have actually ordered myself a new tripod, and so that's coming soon, and hopefully this might actually be my last video with my old tripod, and once I have the new one, hopefully some of those problems will be reduced. Okay, so I folded this candle in half. Now I'm going to peel off the adhesive, and you can see that little adhesive strip along the front here. So what I want to do is line up the halfway point here with the halfway point here and put it inside far enough so that it looks like the candles are all individual candles, because that's how they actually look when they're on cakes, not like they have a big red line connecting them. So there we go, there's our bottom layer done. And do the same for the top one. Oh, and I can see there's a little bit of adhesive missing here, so I'm just going to add that. There we go. All right. So again, halfway point, lined up with the halfway point, slide it in, and apply a little bit of pressure to attach it. Okay. There's our inside done. Looking pretty good. Today we celebrate you. So now we need to attach the inside to the outside. And for that we're going to use this tape that they've provided in the kit. It's really similar to the tear and tape that you can get in the Stampin' Up! Annual Catalog, which is one of my very favorite products. So I'm just going to put a piece of tape along the top and another along the bottom. See how nicely that fits in there? It's like they planned it this way. There we go. And one along the side. And same thing on the other side. So I was mentioning the other night how people who travel or go camping often enjoy Paper Pumpkin because you can just grab your kit and know that everything is included. I also like doing Paper Pumpkin kits with my daughter. She's just about 11 years old, and we have fun doing that together. Paper Pumpkin kits often include things other than cards, like the January kit was a whole set of pillow treat boxes, which we made for Gwen's classmates so that she could give those out at Valentine's Day. Okay, so we've got the adhesive done. Bring back in the front of our card, and I find that the easiest way to do this is to lay this out where I want it to be. I'm going to double check that I've got everything right side up. Don't want anything to be upside down. Okay, and then I'm going to peel off the tape on one side. This one's giving me a little bit of trouble. There we go. Okay, now see how I've got this lined up so that the edge of the inside piece is right up against the score line of the card. And all I'm going to do is close that card, and then it's going to stick. So there we go, we've got one side done. We're going to do the exact same on the other side. Peel off the backing. Close the card. And there we go. We've got our pop-up card. It's your birthday. Today we celebrate you. And then we can put it in our beautifully coordinated envelope. So that's how easy it is to put a paper pumpkin kit together. You can see how much fun that is. And this kit, March's kit, it's too late for you to get now, unfortunately, but let me tell you a little bit about April's kit. Usually Stampin' Up! Gives us a little bit of a hint about what's coming up in the next month's kit, but they don't tell us exactly what it's going to be. But what I know about April's kit is it's going to be distinctive stamps. Now, if you're not familiar with distinctive stamps, they are the stamps that have this beautiful dimension to them. So can you see that bow, how it looks like it's 3D? That is one stamp that accomplishes that. That bow stamp right there is how that beautiful dimension comes about. And you can see it a little bit in the floral greenery here too, that it's some of it is darker and some of it is lighter, and same thing with this one here. Some of it's darker and some of it's lighter, so it just looks like it has all this texture and dimension to it, which is absolutely beautiful. So obviously the April Paper Pumpkin kit is not going to use this stamp set, but this is an example of a distinctive stamp set and a project that I've made with a distinctive stamp set, so that gives you a hint about what distinctive is all about. And hopefully, if you'd like to subscribe, you need to do so by the 10th of the month, so you have until April 10th to subscribe to Paper Pumpkin, and it's $26.95 a month, and you'll get all the supplies that you need to make a beautiful project, and you'll get at least, you'll get one exclusive stamp set, not two like we had in March's kit, and you'll get a little Stampin' Spot, and you'll get a block, and you'll get all the goodies that you need to create something beautiful. So if you'd like to sign up, you can do that at inkyfingers.ca. And if you have any questions, please just drop me a line, drop me a comment below, and I'll help you out with that. Well, that's it for today, everybody. I thank you so much for watching the video, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please drop me a comment below. I find your comments so encouraging. It's been very motivating as I read all your great comments, because doing videos like this is way out of my comfort zone, so I really appreciate that you're watching and enjoying it and finding it useful, and I just love knowing that it's helpful to you. So as I said, you can subscribe to Paper Pumpkin at my website, inkyfingers.ca, and you'll also find more project tutorials, current promotional details and catalogs, the local workshop schedule, and the sign up for my monthly newsletter. If you happen to be watching this on YouTube, I want to let you know that I have a Facebook page under Inky Fingers Papercrafting, where you can join a weekly card sketch challenge and win a prize from me. Thanks again for watching, everyone. Have a great day and happy stampin'. Bye!